Now at 6:30 on WKYT, the latest on a crash that injured several firefighters after their truck crashed into a tree.
Police arrest a man accused of stealing a package from someone's own front door, we have some suggestions for keeping your packages safe ahead.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Hello there and good morning and welcome. It's good to have you with us here on WKYT on your Wednesday. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Wouldn't that be the worst, though, just to have someone steal your packages from your front door?
They were trailing somebody the other day that apparently was going around following the delivery truck.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so strange. We do want to check weather. We are headed for some changes, it looks like, after some calm days. And meteorologist Micah Harris is on duty. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, we start with those changes for today. So we have a few flurries, a couple flakes flying around over toward the eastern zones. Flurries are going to be very patchy. The flakes are over toward the east. So don't expect anything out of this, but I think if we do see anything falling on the roofs, it's going to be over toward Morgan County and also places right along that mountain parkway, places like Wolfe County, McGoffin County, and off toward Paintsville. But like I said, it's just not much. Outside at the moment, we are in the 30s as we take a look across the Bluegrass region. Planning out your Wednesday, start off in the low 30s, right around freezing, and then we finish off right there just above freezing in mid 30s. It's not going to change much temperature-wise, but the clouds stick around. We get rid of the flurries and the flakes for the afternoon, then we pick them right back up for tomorrow. What about that snow threat tomorrow and off towards Saturday? I'll show you that in your latest forecast in about 10 minutes.
Okay, see you then. And here's the latest from WKYT.
This morning, we are tracking the investigation into a crash that injured several firefighters.
The crash happened last night in Anderson County. The first responders were going to a call when their fire truck ran off the road, hitting a tree. WKYT Sean Moody is at our live desk with the latest information we have. Sean, good morning.
Good morning, Bill and Rebecca. Kentucky State Police are handling this crash. We're told 6 firefighters had to go to the hospital. People who live along Puckett Road say they heard the crash around 6:30 last night. They say the fire truck went off the road into a ditch, then slammed into a tree, uprooting it. We're told the firefighters were from Station 2 in Anderson County and were on their way to help out another crew at a crash. The man who owns the property where the truck crashed said the firefighters sitting on the passenger side had to be cut from the truck. In all, he said 6 of them had to go to the hospital.
Broke the limb off behind it and caved the whole top of the fire truck in. And then they ended up having to come out and do to get the firemen out of the truck. Had to cut one of the firemen out of the fire truck.
There's no word this morning on how those firefighters are doing. At the live desk, Sean Moody, WKYT.
Sean, thank you. New this morning, police are looking for a person who burglarized a Lexington home. That happened at a home on Pinewood Court off Old Todd's Road. The homeowner tells us someone broke out a window to get into the house, and once inside, they stole a gaming system and cash.
A third person has been charged in connection to a shooting outside an eastern Kentucky Walmart. Manchester police charged 78-year-old Delmar Edwards with first-degree assault. Last week, police say Michael Edwards shot Richard Lawson after an argument in the Manchester Walmart parking lot. Lawson suffered serious injuries. Police charged Edwards with attempted murder and assault. Ashley Bray is also charged with assault in the case. New this morning, we're tracking a crime alert in Lexington. Police say a man was caught on camera stealing a package from outside a Lexington home. This is the second time someone's been arrested for this type of crime in Lexington this month. WKYT's Whitney Wetzel is live to explain how you can keep your packages safe. Good morning.
Good morning. Well, police say William Davis stole a FedEx box from the front porch of a Lexington home. When officers got to his home, they actually could see that package whenever he opened his front door. Police say he was also caught on video stealing the package. Now, with Christmas about a week away, Grinches have been stealing deliveries from doorsteps all across the country. Some people have even started installing security cameras to catch the thieves, like in this case. Of course, that isn't an option for everyone, though, so to make sure your presents actually make it under the tree this year, here are a couple of tips. Post office managers say the first line of defense is to talk to your letter carrier and let them know if there's a different place where your package should be left. You should also consider safe places where your gifts could be delivered. A lot of people just have them mailed to their place of work. You could also have packages mailed to a neighbor or relative who will be home during the day. UPS has a signature required option, so your package doesn't end up in the wrong hands. And they also recommend buying insurance on your deliveries, which is usually pretty cheap. Now, as for Davis, he is charged with theft of mail matter, and he'll be arraigned on that charge later this afternoon. Live in Lexington, Whitney Wetzel, WKYT.
Thanks so much, Whitney. We're tracking a crime alert this morning as police search for a bank robber. Lexington police say the United Bank on Harrodsburg Road was robbed yesterday afternoon. They say the man was wearing a ski mask. Minutes later, officers spotted a red truck they thought was involved in the robbery. They stopped the truck and questioned one of the men inside. The other man, the suspected robber, drove off.
The time is 6:36 on WKYT this morning. A couple who admitted to a kickback scheme with an Eastern Kentucky judge executive has now been sentenced. According to the Herald Leader, Kenneth and Ruth Gamble both received home detention with 2 years probation. Investigators say Morgan County Judge Executive Tim Conley steered work to the Gamble's construction company in exchange for $100,000 in kickbacks. This happened during the recovery from the 2012 tornado. Conley has also pleaded guilty. Well, days before Christmas, an Eastern Kentucky family has lost everything in a house fire. The family lived in the home on 30 East in Breathitt County for more than 20 years. Jeremy Montgomery lived there with his wife and 2 daughters. We're told the fire was caused by an electrical problem. An account has been set up for the family at Citizens Bank in Jackson.
For the second time in the last few weeks, police are investigating a crime at an Eastern Kentucky business. Police say someone broke into Adams Market in Leslie County. 2 garbage bags full of cigarettes were stolen. 2 weeks ago, someone robbed the store at gunpoint. The store's owner says she's had enough.
It hurts everybody in the community. There's several other stores, you know, I'm sure they're just waiting to see if it's going to happen to them, and it's just bad to think that it's people you know that does it.
Police arrested a man for the robbery, but they've not made any arrests for the burglary. The store owner offering a reward for information leading to an arrest in that.
And an Eastern Kentucky woman is in jail after police say she was caught shoplifting during a Shop with a Cop event. Manchester police say Samantha Henson was caught hiding merchandise under her clothing at the local Walmart there. She has now been charged with theft by unlawful taking.
Well, Pakistan is vowing not to give up on hunting down militants after a massive school massacre. Taliban gunmen killed at least 141 people in the attack, most of them children. The Taliban says the murders were to avenge the killings of its members by Pakistani authorities. The manhunt for a Pennsylvania man ended in the woods north of Philadelphia. Ex-Marine Bradley William Stone's body was found a day after police say he killed his ex-wife and 5 members of her family over a custody dispute. Authorities say Stone died of self-inflicted knife wounds.
Back here in Kentucky, gasoline prices in parts of the state are so low that the pumps can't handle the demand. Gasoline dropped below $2 a gallon yesterday in London, and so many people stopped by one gas station that workers say the pumps stopped working. According to AAA, the average gas price in Kentucky is around $2.53. Gasoline has dipped to around $2.13 here in Lexington. And remember, you can find the cheapest gas prices in your area at WKYT.com. More than 100,000 people in Kentucky have applied for or renewed their health care coverage through the state's health benefit exchange during a 1-month enrollment period. Governor Steve Beshear's office says Monday was the deadline for coverage that is to begin on January 1st, although open enrollment continues until February 15th. Well, a program that helps thousands of families around the Bluegrass starts this morning.
The 19th annual Faith and Community Christmas Store opens today at Southland Christian Church on Richmond Road. It's open from 8 until 8 today through Friday. Families in need will be allowed to pick out toys for children for free. But the group is still in need of donations. If you would like to help out, we have information on how to do that on WKYT.com.
All right, 6:39 is the time on WKYT this morning.
All right, checking the things on the roads, the little cars, little people. Let's see what's happening.
Let's go to Officer Don with a check on that. Good morning, Don. I don't know if you're one of the little people, but good morning.
Well, I'm a fairly tall guy. You know that, Bill.
Well, sure.
I'm a towering 5'9". I mean, you can't tell on TV, but I'm a pretty big dude. So anyway,
No
that's
doubt.
side. Traffic looks good on the Circle and the Interstate. No major delays right now. Of course, we have all this construction happening right now around town. Going to be a good thing in the end. but it's causing some headaches for us on the Circle at Leestown. Also, I tell you, one place to watch out for today is on Man-O-War approaching Richmond Road. That may catch you off guard as we take a dizzy look there at Nicholasville and Virginia Avenue, spinning our camera around. Inbound Nicholasville Road looks okay. On our Waze map, everything's popping up like it should. Just a couple of stalled cars here and there, slowdowns in the construction zones, but nothing to keep you from getting to work on time, at least so far. Now back to you in the studio.
All right, good report. And of course, Officer Don and Deanna are on 98.1 The Bull with some good music this morning. 6:40 now on WKYT this morning, and much more is on the way.
Is a simple BLT not cutting it at your hometown diner? How a trip to Louisville can now supply a fix for all your bacon needs.
You ask me, bacon needs nothing. Just give me bacon and I'll be good. 32 degrees there in Frankfurt. We're having some flurries fly around, a few flakes off toward the eastern zones. But the snowmakers, we have two of them, one tomorrow and Saturday, maybe another one for Christmas Day. I'll show you the latest forecast with the latest models coming up next.